positions of acting, the succeeding governments have kept civil servants in acting positions for too long. One of the the case I remember very well is the CEO of the CDF board, Mr. Mbuno. He was kept in acting position for 6 or 7 years. Then after that, you see now they come and try to confirm his appointment. I don't know why somebody would act for so long like that when you know very well he has qualified for that position. He is a person with competencies that have been approved and all that. Madam Speaker, even this amendment, I don't know what mischief is trying to attain, because, Madam Speaker, people who are acting positions, and if this amendment says that this amendment is to create more vacancies for young people, Madam Speaker, I think we can do better than that. There are many ways we can create jobs for young people. We must increase the more opportunities in the public service, because people who are retiring vis-a-vis people who are coming up to employment, the ratio, I think, is not the same. So as we discourage these things of people acting in position for too long, there should be a policy that creates job opportunities at different levels of government, at different agencies, and even at the private sector, informal sector, and all that. And Madam Speaker, even in this amendment, we need also to capture mandatory retirement age is 60 years. For people with disabilities, 65 years, it must be captured that also the people with disability must be also given to because sometimes people with disability, they get into employment job market very late in life. Some are employed when they are over 40. And when you now tell them they retire at that age of 60, mandatory 60, then you disadvantage them. So we just wish that this amendment will bring sanity in the public service, so that people who are given acting, maybe is acting in a position to wait maybe for replacement or something that's happening, or as I say, who has got rare competencies that cannot be captured by somebody else. Because this, Madam Speaker, I believe that we have abused this position by allowing somebody sitting in a position not very sure whether he will be there tomorrow. And that even affects performance, because somebody who is not guaranteed of his position may not perform very well. But when somebody is given a position and knows very well is going to serve up to this time, he will be able to perform and can inspire others also to perform. And especially those who are sitting in senior positions, Madam Speaker. So we just want to see that public service, and including the appointing authorities, especially, I remember in the last government, many CEOs of parastatals, almost 80% of them were in acting capacities. So you wonder why, if they put him in an acting capacity, why would they not find a way of either replacing him or confirming him so that he can continue? So, Madam Speaker, I just want to add my voice, but I also want to say that people with disability must also be given, when we are doing this amendment, Madam Speaker, we shall amend at a later stage to include persons with disability in this amendment, Madam Speaker. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak on this.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Jackson Kosgei, nominated member.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I think my colleague team has handled. I wish to have a voice here that in this bill,